Alright guys, I swear to God, Zaxxer99, I cannot make this stuff up. It is very hard to be an indie game developer myself, actually trying to make good games that I develop myself, drawing my own art, doing my own code, while at the same time being a YouTube content creator, criticizing all the asset flippers and lazy developers out there simply exporting asset kits, buying an asset kit and hitting export and then uploading that as their Steam game, putting absolutely no effort into their trash at all. I can't make this stuff up, guys. So we have a game called Fun Platformer here. You see that I did a review of this game just, a week ago, less than a week ago on July 27th, where I criticized this particular game for being nothing more than an asset flip. I showed you where he got the asset flip right here. And if you look right here, you see that this is the asset kit that he used. You can see here that right here is this little space guy that he's using. Where is the space guy? Right here. And that's the space guy that you can see right here in his game. So it definitely comes from this particular asset kit. And I nailed him for being an asset flipper and just flipping a free asset kit onto Steam and then charging money for it. Charges $1.99, plus he has DLC as well. So this particular developer, Exo Games, decided to retaliate. So today, if you look at my newest game, Vector Z, which I just put on sale this week, that I actually did my own work on, my own code, drew my own sprites and stuff like that, my own asteroids, my own zombies, everything like that. Granted, it may not look as good as buying an asset kit, but at least it's consistent. All my art is cohesive, and the game is an original, creative game that I've coded myself. But if we look at this game right here, guys, look at this. If we look at here, we have a new negative review today by X2O Xbox One here on Twitch TV. This game is trash and no settings at all. Game launches you in a window mode. Do not buy the game. It is a scam. YouTube video. Do not buy Vector Z. So let's go ahead and take a look at this particular YouTube video. We have a YouTube content creator named Exo Games. Wait a minute, that sounds familiar. Oh yeah, that's the developer and publisher of Fun Platformer that I just reviewed about a week ago. That's right. So yep, Exo Games. Exo Games is the name of his YouTube channel. So he's the one that reviewed and said, do not buy Vector Z. Now I want you guys to watch this video. I really want you guys to watch how hard he tries to play this game.
By launching this game, it always put you in Windows mode, not full screen.
Notice as well, guys, the made in Animatica
hardly
icon. I'm using basically a free version of this video recorder.
What the? Wow, I can't have full screen without.
So his video recorder isn't recording the game when it's in full screen, when he hits tab to go into full screen. So he's blaming that on my game. And now he's cussing my game because he's played it all 10 seconds and can't control the ship.
This feels so funny. This game, man, already it's turned out to be complete crap.
Vector Centaur.
Like, this is supposed to be a space game. Why is it zombie? Wow. Already this game is.
Notice how this guy is failing to read the text here to spawn at cursor location, and he just keeps spamming the mouse one button or spacebar to spawn right on top of the zombies.
Back into the main menu. Where we go?
He's starting to get control of the controls to go where he wants, it looks like. Pretty quickly. But he's failing to see that he's failing to see that he's spawning right on top of the zombies every time.
Yeah, this game is complete shit, dude.
This game's complete shit, he says.
This game is skip without getting hit. This game is complete shit. Wow.
This makes me laugh.
Yeah, this game is literally complete shit. Yeah,
Zero
this is all.
score.
This is literally just the gameplay, dude. This is literally so. This gameplay's not even good. It's literally hell. This is not worth how much I spent.
This isn't an asset flip.
This game,
Good.
man, it's literally complete shit.
See, he actually does halfway well when he doesn't spawn right on top of a fucking zombie. But now he just keeps spawning right on top of a zombie.
Like, literally, how are you supposed to beat this when the literally game is on? Wow.
Right, dude.
And again, can't do crap on the freaking. This game is literally so terrible.
Right. You're not trying to do that, are you?
And I'll be taken to the store page of this. It has 2 reviews, and it's made by Zaxta's Games. He doesn't know how to make a game at all. It's literally on discount for $2.99. So it was $4. It's not even worth $2.99 at all. It's not even worth it, dude. Like, this is literally, I'm not gonna be reading the text, but this game is literally complete shit. It's just so bad. No one should be able to buy this from this dude. This dude does not know how to make a game properly.
So there you guys go. Vector Z.
And it's hard
A review, a very authentic, unbiased review by Exo Games, the same developer and publisher that I called out for asset flipping just a week ago.
Wow, I can't have full screens up.
So we have a developer here. I just want to go ahead and say this. Let's go ahead and look back here. Let's go ahead and look at something real quick. First of all, let's go ahead and look at the video. Made in Animatica. Remember that from the video on YouTube? Just saying. And then we see X2O, Xbox One, Twitch TV. A guy recommending the game. This game is fun and good, and the graphics are good. When I was playing it was fun. He is updating the game and adding new content. Remember this H2O, Xbox One, Twitch TV username. He wouldn't be reviewing his own game, would he? We go back to the developer. We also see a Survive the Island online. And if we look here, guys, we see mixed reviews. A game that launched last December, a game that I also negatively reviewed and called out for being an asset flip. Just the same way my last review, Mist number 236, was a asset flip from the same exact easy RPG survival asset kit. We see another review by this X2O Xbox One Twitch TV guy that is saying that this particular asset flip has graphics so good that you forget what reality is. The gameplay is the best. The audio is an eargasm. It's made for teens. Teens can play it. You have to have a really good computer to play it. Easy to learn, hard to master, etc., etc. Saying it'll replace your life because the story is so great in a survival RPG. Game time is long, worth the price. Bugs, never heard of any bugs, and this game is a 10 out of 10, a masterpiece. Remember that H2O Xbox One Twitch TV is the one who wrote that review. So now, if we go back to the store page, right, and we remember that X2O Xbox Games or whatever, right, if we go back to Vector Z, my game that he reviewed, wow. And this Xbox or X2O Xbox One Twitch TV, the same user that's writing very positive reviews about the 2 asset flips, he's also the one that made the YouTube video saying do not buy Vector Z. And this link here takes you to this Exo Games YouTube page. So this is direct violation of Steam terms of service, because this is review retaliation. That is not permitted by the terms of service on Steam. This is absolutely proof of review retaliation because I called this guy out on his asset flipping. He directly responded by retaliating and reviewing my own game, and that's why we saw him almost trying to fail and quickly refunding the game and writing a negative review and making this video, etc. So we have review retaliation. And we also know that this H2O Xbox One Twitch TV, because of the fact that he links this review in his own review here of Vector Z, we also know that he is, in fact, Exo Games. So when we go back, guys, and we look at Exo Games, fun platformer, which has DLC as well, by the way, which I might add. And this is what I called out in the video I did last week. I'm like, what? Like, the fun platformer DLC 1 and 2 doesn't even say what the hell it is or what it does. So it's basically, it looks like it's just charging you money for nothing. Anyway, I made this negative review on this Exo Games game. So we've already established that Exo Games is in fact that X2O platformer. So on both of his reviews, Survive the Island right here, and on this game, we have Exo Games, his other username here on Steam, writing positive reviews. We read the one about the eargasms and how great how the game's a masterpiece and the best graphics ever and stuff like that on the Survive the Island game. And now we have Exo Games writing a review on his own game here. So we have review manipulation, where this developer is not only retaliating against my negative review, but this exact same Steam user, Exo Games, is also using his alternate Steam account to write positive reviews on his own games, which is, again, in direct violation of the Steam terms of service. This is review manipulation. This is making games look better than they actually are by a developer, basically writing positive reviews on his own games to make a game look like it has more positive reviews than it really does. And again, this is a direct violation of the Steam TOS. And we already established that he's obviously retaliating against Steam criticism. Any review that calls out him asset flipping, he wants to retaliate against, as he did with my game Vector Z. So this guy is asset flipping, throwing up absolute trash, no effort trash, asset flipping on Steam, which is fine on Steam. Steam doesn't seem to care about that. But Steam definitely cares about review manipulation. They have banned so many Steam users already for review manipulation. And then he's also retaliating against negative criticism on his own game, as we've already established on his YouTube channel and in a review on my game of Vector Z. So again, guys, I can't make this stuff up. It blows my mind why some of the worst supposed developers and asset flippers are so proud of their asset flips. It blows my mind how people who put no effort into their games seem to be the proudest of their zero effort trash. And that's again what we have here with Exo Games and X2O Xbox One Twitch TV, who are exactly the same person. I want to know what you guys have to say down in the comments below, but this video will be submitted to Steam so that they can look at this and see that this particular fucktard is breaking the Steam terms of service, and they can take whatever action they see fit. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Be sure you comment down below. Let me know what you guys think of this very proud indie developer, if you would call him a developer, this very proud indie asset flipper on Steam with review manipulation and review retaliation. This has been Zaxter99. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. We'll see you next one. Take care. Ew.